Good morning to one and all. Welcome to Core Tantra orientation session. My dear students, you might have several doubts in your mind regarding Core Tantra, such as what is this Core Tantra and how it will be useful for you, etc. etc. And here I am introducing our today's speaker, Mr. Amitesh sir, who is working in Core Tantra unit since 3 to 4 years. He will share and demonstrate everything regarding Core Tantra. And at the end of the session, you will be given an opportunity to ask your queries, if any. So, sir, good morning and welcome. Please carry on the session, sir.
Good morning, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, MRIT, for giving us this opportunity to introduce our tool to you people. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, my dear friends and students. I hope everyone can hear me clearly, right?
Yes, sir.
Good
Yes,
morning.
Good morning. Let me ask you
Good
one
morning, sir.
question in the. Good morning. Yeah, no problem. You just stay there. No problem. I'm just listening out of my side. Okay. Let me ask one question: why we are learning coding in the first semester or second semester or in the first year of each and every bachelor degree programs? Not only here in BTech, no, not only here in BTech, and also in very different colleges who are dealing with computer subjects. They have started to train the students in particular programming language, especially C and Python. C, Java, and Python. Do you know why?
C is the basic and Python is most used.
Okay, that's what. No,
Today
my
has
question
demand.
is yes. Why it is so much in demand? Why the programming is in such a peak stage?
Like nowadays everyone is preferring to use softwares, right? So using coding we can prepare good softwares and we can deal very everything very nicely and comfortably.
Digital
Yes,
revolution of the world is taking place.
exactly. Digital automation is taking place
We can
in the
rule the
world.
world with we know coding means.
Exactly. It's not about ruling the world or ruling something else. It's like in our day-to-day life, everything is
If
getting
we rich means
automated.
we can rule the world.
Yes, that's what. It's not about ruling the world or ruling something, but it's like making everything pretty much comfortable in our day-to-day life. Not talking in entrepreneurship angle, but talking in the terms of day-to-day life, right? And the next thing is here we are going to introduce you a program called as programming, different programming language according to your curricular subjects as well as your laboratory programs in your this platform. You will be receiving a mail in very short days. So once we get the IDs from your concerned faculty and the department, we'll start registering you into that particular Codetantra platform, into that particular group. And also we will be allocating all the subjects which you have, and like all the programming subjects like C, C++, data structures using C and C++, Java programming, object-oriented based programming, and Python programming. These are all the programming language which will be allocated for you, okay? And you just need to go on practicing. Let me start with one basic thing. You know what is learning, what is practicing, and what is studying, and what is reading, right?
Yeah.
Yes. What is the difference between learning and practicing?
Learning is acquiring a skill and practicing is repeating the skill to perfect it.
Yes. But according to our style of learning means the way we as a students learning the things out without practicing, which will be called as a mug up, right? Which is nothing but mug up. Without understanding the things out, whatever we are trying to learn, those things are called as mug upping the subjects. That's why whenever you go through any subject in the previous days, when you start writing your exam, whatever you have learned, you might be keeping all those things on a paper. After the next second or next minute, or the next 1 hour, after 1 hour, or after the
Vanishes.
completion of that exam, then that knowledge will be vanished. Again, we used to go to our own sources like through Google, through internet. We'll try to revise that subject again, right? In that way, we get used to revise. But when we start practicing the things in a proper way, we don't want to revise all those things. We just remember the things properly. For example, let me give you a true life incident for you. For example, each and everyone might have gone through these things, right? How do everyone can understand English, right? Everyone can write, read, and speak English, right?
Yes.
Leave about speaking also, you can read and understand what is English, right? So here is the platform where you will be, this is the first sem or second sem which you are dealing with. You need to start talking out pretty much loudly, even if it is a right or wrong, leave it aside. Please start talking out so that you will get to know what is going on and whether the way you are speaking is fine or not. So that's how you need to start speaking out. That's how you need to take the leadership qualities out of you, right? Even if it is wrong or right. One of the shortest example is I used to ask my faculty when I was in 10th or 9th class, what is the oxygen? Why do we use oxygen only to be breathed? Right? That's a very serious doubt. Still, I wanted to ask that one. I used to ask it. So that's how you need to clarify the things out, or else that thing will be in your brain without clarifying. So please keep speaking. This is the time where you can start practicing these things out by talking out. Next thing is, you know English from the beginning, right? Right from the beginning of your academics. How did you learn English?
Just like any other language.
Like
By speaking, by practicing, by communicating with people.
Where did you start it?
LKG, UKG, we started from letters, alphabets,
Yes.
and then moved on to words
Exactly.
and then sentences.
Exactly. From the beginning, you have started with the alphabets, writing words, making phrases, making sentences, making paragraphs. Then you come to the next stage of reading and giving some activities, speech level activities, and talking on stage and all this stuff, right? Those are the shortest paths. These are the longest paths. Am I clear? Whenever you go on to stage, it doesn't even take around half an hour to 1 hour to speak out what you are trying to convey the message. But in order to understand English, you are trying to go through the activities from your kindergarten schools, right? Somewhere around 5th class, you will be able to start talking in English. So you will be convenient from that day. So now you will be pretty much convenient to talk in front of anyone. That's how you have learned English. In the same way, in the first year, JNTU or any autonomous college or any other universities or any other kind of institutions, they'll start giving you C programming language, where it acts as alphabets for you, it acts as words for you, it acts as phrases for you. Then whatever the programming language comes next is a general languages for you. Why? Because you have already learned all those things previously. Only thing you change with the different programming language is syntax, right? Syntax is nothing but just a container change, right? Let me give you a simple example towards syntax also. Do you know pressure ball? What is pressure ball?
No, we don't know.
Whenever you go for a blood donation camp, you will be given with an yellow ball, which will be pretty much spongy. Nowadays, we used to see with the smileys on it, right?
Yes, we know.
That is a pressure ball. If I take a pressure ball of a size of basketball and a box of the same basketball size, does it fit into it?
Sorry, sir, come again.
If a pressure ball of a size of basketball and a square box of same size, is it going to be fit into that?
What do you mean by same size? Are the diameter equal to the length of the
Square
then
box.
it will fit.
Yes. And if I make the box into star shape, little bit smaller shape, whether this ball will be fit into that? Yes or no?
Obviously, no.
Why? You know
The
what is the
dimensions don't match.
No. What is the main activity of pressure ball? If you squeeze it, it will become into a short size, right? Am I clear? If you squeeze it, it will become into a shortest size. If I make the box into smallest size also, that ball will fit into that box. And the next size will be, if I change it into rectangular box also, it will fit into that. Am I clear what I am trying to say? Pressure ball, if you squeeze it, it will turn into a small, what we say, table tennis ball also. Or if you squeeze more, it will change into marble also. Try that. Okay. That's how, that is a ball is nothing but a programming coding skills which you have developed, and the box which we are talking about is nothing but syntax, where in each and every programming language it goes on change. Where the smallest box in nowadays is Python, right? Bigger box is nothing but C. But in order to know those things, you need to understand what is this box and all those stuff. What is the syntax with the C programming? What is the difference you are seeing in Python and C programming? In order to know the difference, you need to deal with C programming. That's why in each and everyone's institute or any kind of college, any kind of group of institutions, you will be using C programming as a basic subject for you. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yes. Now the program is all about CodeTantra platform. We have developed this platform. This is a purely Hyderabad-based company, and it's completely Indian-based company. So my CEO is a BITS Pilani student. Because of all the activities which he has seen in his life, he started developing this thing. Now we have around 130 employees with us. We are also hiring and making it into somewhere around 250 now. So we have all the clients from different kinds of IITs, IIITs all over India, and we do have 2 more clients from outsourcing abroad. So you will be seeing all the activities which you are going to do now can be reported to your faculty directly without any kind of knowledge. Like just like in labs, previously we used to write records, we used to submit to the faculty, go to the faculty, ask them the marks, and we used to do that, right? The faculty will use to correct all those things, and he used to grade you out, right? In the same way, we have given you a course, curricular activities. Right now, in the current situation, this will be helpful for your students as well as the faculty in different terms. When it comes to students' activities, whatever the things you learn were taught by your faculty can be practiced by you. Whatever the things you do, for example, if you might have been through classes for last 10 days or 1 week, right? So in which topic you are in C programming right now? I mean programming for problem solving subject.
Yes, sir.
That's what. In which topic you people are in?
Data type.
Data structure.
Yeah,
data type.
Data types. Data types, absolutely. Now you are in data types. How much you might have practiced? I hope no one have practiced around 70% also. Not talking in a fluent way. Even if we talk about in a reality, we might have not touched around 40% of practice also. Why? Because we never got a chance to see what we are trying to do and how the TurboC fits in our PC and all those things. TurboC is a platform we used to do before 20 years also. We used to work on the same thing. Now also you are working on the same thing, right? So we have given a small update. We have given a small update for you. You don't need to open TurboC. We have given our platform our own editor, and you will be finding Linux over the internet, where you can work on this process wherever you wanted to, wherever you can sit there and go through that one. Why? Because it works completely on internet. So if you have a proper internet connection, that's fine. Even if it is your mobile also, that will work in your mobile. You can edit your code in your mobile also. And you can see the executions directly by clicking on a single button, not by saving, not by compiling, not by execution. You just submit the code, it will give you the answer whether you have written right or wrong. If you have written wrong, it will show you have written wrong. You need to correct the code, and you will get the interpreter. It will explain you what you are going to see and in which line you have got the error. Right? Am I clear? Now let me show you what all the things you will be seeing. I'm just sharing my screen out.
Sir, but we can use it on online also, sir.
Yes, exactly. But whatever the things, everything you need to do it online only. I'm talking about online only. Okay, I'm talking about online only. I'm not talking about anything offline, right? Whatever you do online, it will be replicated to your faculty. Whatever you work there, it will be replicated to your faculty. And if you have any doubts, you have your faculty to explain, or you have our support team also here, where you can explain to us what is your problem. You can explain to us. We will try to explain you people without giving any solution, so that you will be practicing in a proper way. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Now everyone can see the page, right? Which I'm trying to show. I just opened my page. Can you see that presentation which you can see on screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, let me start with the basic things. You just need to use this URL mriet.codetantra.com, right? Whenever you click on mriet.codetantra.com, don't you ever type it in Google, right? Google search engine. You just type it here in the URL bar. If you are using mobile, it will give you a message like type your search or URL here. There you type it as mriet.codetantra.com. You will find the login button. Click on the login button. You will be finding the mail ID and password. Each and everyone will be given with your ID, and you need to set the password through your mail when we send your registration mail. Once you are done, you need to submit the button. You will be able to see this page. You will be able to see this page in this way. When you log in, you will be seeing this page in this way, where you will be finding courses, tests, programming labs, tools, and help and support. Here in these three are the most important things you need to concentrate on, which is courses, tests, and programming labs. Courses are nothing but what all the courses which you have. For example, when I click on courses button, you will be able to see different kinds of courses which are allocated for you. For right now, I am the person who is dealing with this one, so I got allocated with all these subjects. Here, if you see carefully, we have given it as a programming for problem solving in a what do we say, curricular way, and also C programming lesson plan, which is nothing but raw lesson plan, right? And also C++, object oriented using C++, Java, and all these courses which were allocated according to your curricular activities. Am I clear? And once you see through that, you just need to click on Python programming lesson plan or C programming lesson plan. You will be able to see all the lessons on your screen. Am I clear? All the lessons on your screen. These are the lesson plan. For example, you have 76 lessons in a Python programming, and you will be having all the practicing problems also inside the lesson plan itself. Just like the concept, when you were taught with a concept, for example, if you have you've been through data types concept, in the same way you will be finding same concept here according to your curricular activities. You will be going through the concept, and the next thing you will be going through is you will be practicing about that concept then and there itself. Not taking any time, you will be practicing your concept then and there itself. Am I clear? I hope I am audible and clear, right?
Clear.
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Now let me show you how it works. Okay, let me start clicking on one of the programming languages. This here, if you see carefully, I am just clicking on your first year subject, programming for problem solving. This is a subject. When I click on this one, I'll be able to see my course plan. Here I have around 896 total in an index page, right? In the same way, I'll be having unit 5, lesson 5. Up to unit 5, you have all the lessons customized according to your requirements. If you observe carefully, there are programming for problem solving lab. This is a lab programs where you will be finding. You don't even go into these programs. Once you go into lab programming activities, automatically whatever you complete there, it will be updated here. Am I clear? These are the basic lessons in the beginning stage where you will be writing, and you might have seen through all these things. Let me start with the lesson 1, unit 1, lesson 8, right? I'll give you different kinds of activities which are going to happen depending on this lesson. When I click on unit 1, lesson 8, it will show me what are the questions, how many questions are there in this lesson. Here in this lesson, I have 6 questions, and in which one of them is green, that means that question is completed, and which is in hash color, which is nothing but I haven't opened or started anything. Once I open it, once I start opening it, it will give me the different kinds of content as well as a question. Question is nothing but questions can be different types, multiple choice questions, multiple choice question with multiple answer, and also fill in the blanks can be possible, and also coding questions where you will be having hands-on way of coding your absolute code. Just not by writing your code whatever taught in the classroom, you can also experiment your code, right? Let me start with a coding question. Here I am going to open second question. When I click on second question, if you see, there is a questionnaire terminal on the top and an editor which we have given in the middle, and the next thing is a Linux shell where you will be seeing in the previous days, that doesn't mean long back, in the recent previous days also we used to work on C programming on Turbo C. where you need to create a directive, where you need to write a code in editor, and where you need to save that code. Then you need to compile and execute. These are the 4 or 5 steps we'll be seeing all in the flow, right? But here in this case, we have given the question as change the text in the code. We are just asking students to see the question, understand it, write the code, and execute it. For example, here I have changed, instead of hello B, change it into hello C. Now I am starting to execute this button. What I need to do is I just need to edit the code and I just need to submit the code. Once I submit the code, it will execute and it will give you the output here itself. And also we have given another interpreter which was built by CodeTantra, where it will be helpful for you, where you can see what is the wrong going on. Why? Because we have asked about the question hello C instead of hello B. And also we have given lots of inputs for the student where they can click on the particular things. For example, if you have a 20 lines of code, here we have given a time traveling debugger where you can click on that and you can see where and how it is going wrong. It will execute line by line and it will let you know where it is going wrong, so that you will get to know what is the things absolutely going wrong, what are the errors you are going to find. The best way of learning coding languages are, first, try to understand different kinds of errors. Next, you go and compile, check with the errors, what all the errors you will be seeing. Once you know what all the errors will be going on, it will be easy for you to understand the coding languages, practice the coding languages very easily. Why? Because if you here in our classroom or in our college, we will be used to write maximum of 20 lines of code. We never go beyond 20 to 30 lines of code. Even if we go for data structures program, we'll be writing somewhere around of 50 to 60 lines of code, not more than that. But where in a real-time IT industry, you will be writing thousands of lines of code, where you need to understand if some error popped up, you should be able to resolve that error in a single instance. By seeing the error, you should be able to find where and in which line the error is happening. That can be done only by learning how the errors will be possible. Am I clear? And also, if you see carefully, now I am editing my question into CAPC and I am just submitting the button. Once I submit and it is corrected, if you see carefully, successfully submitted the question, and this question is ruled and cleared, and the next button will be available for you. Am I clear? Next button will be available for you. For now, as I am the concerned person of this CodeTantra, I'll be having all the lessons opened for me. Whereas for students, each and every lesson will be opened in a sequential order. That means if you complete unit 1 lesson 1, then it will open unit 1 lesson 2, and in the same way lesson 3, in the same way lesson 4. After 10 lessons, we have given a simple basic test that doesn't related to your curricular activities, but you need to complete that test in order to go to the next lesson. And also this test will be available for each and everyone. If you fail, no problem, you can take the test once again, but you might be having one more doubt. I will be seeing like, sir, if I get failed, if I want to write, I can take the result of the previous questions and I can get passed. But here in this case, we have inputted around 500 questions in a test, where you will be allotted with 10 questions each time and 2 programs each time. So around 30 times, even if you repeat that examination, those questions might not be repeating on your screen. So be careful and write properly until you get past. These kinds of tests were allotted for you after 10th lesson. From 10th lesson, every 4 lessons, you will be finding these kinds of tests. Please go through those tests. No problem. If you get any doubts, you have your faculty as well as we as a support will be working for you from morning 7 to night 10 o'clock. Am I clear? So that you will be having extra support also, so that we can help you out. And also, the beauty in the system is you might be having intellectual things like, sir, now if I see through any other one of my friends portal also, system will automatically record your IP address also. System will automatically record your location also. System will automatically record your practicing way of practicing, and it will automatically suggest the faculty that the student has done something illicit way. So at least when you do something illicit, be ready with the learning concept. Whatever you have done wrong there, please try to learn those things after you cheat yourself. Am I clear? Am I clear?
Clear.
Next thing is labs. Here, these are the programming labs, general activities, general practicing programs according to your curricular activities. When I click on this programming labs, I have allotted with different kinds of programming labs. For example, now you will be allocated with programming for problem solving. When I click on that, you will be having different kinds of activities. Here you can go to the lab directly. Open question, when you click on this open question, it will be directed to your lesson plan directly. Right, your question which is allocated in that particular lesson plan, your question will be opened and you will be able to write your code here, and you will be able to understand what is happening, and you will be able to continue with the question. Once you submit and keep it going, if once you are done with the question, the status will become right in a tick mark, and you will be able to take the printout here. When I click on this question, it will give you the print option. You will be able to see all those things. If you have done with the program, you will get the print out. If you are not done with the program, you will be seeing a blank in the source page. And also beauty in the system is you will be seeing your college name and your roll number on here, and you will be having watermark on this page. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next thing is tests. Tests. If you practice here these tests in your recruitment basis, you are getting trained from now itself. So in that case, whatever you do here in online compiler, you will be able to compile in your recruitment tests also. You don't want to go for another training to understand what is online examinations and all those stuff. You just need to click on the tests. Whenever the tests are allocated, according to my information, you will be allotted with the different kinds of tests in a month. So you will be able to you should be able to click on test and take the test immediately whenever the scheduled test is available for you. In this test, what is the beauty is in the course also we have enabled that test, right? You cannot move out of that browser when you are taking the test. You cannot move out into any other page. You cannot type anything else. You just need to write the exam in a proper way. And the beauty in the system is you might not be finding single answer multiple choice questions. You maximum of the time you will be finding multiple answer multiple choice questions. So be careful and write the test properly, and whatever the typing speed you have, try to use two hands on the keyboard. That's how you will be improving your typing speed also. Am I clear? Now coming to the importance of the programming. Why we are stressing so much on these programming? Because we as a IT and CSE engineers, we will be having lots of opportunities in IT industry, right? IT industry. In that case, most of the recruitment basis which is happening on the basis of qualification of developers, not in a general kind of recruitment. So most of the vacancies are there in developing, and also by the end of your academics, meaning by the time when you start when you get recruited, there will be 70% of vacancies for developers. So be careful and try learning the coding language pretty much proficiently, so it will help you a lot in your career. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, if you have any doubts, please let me know so that I'll clear out. If in the middle, if I missed anything, I'll just update you. And also the beauty in the system is I'll just show you one more simple thing. Before what we used to do is we used to understand the concepts by lectures, right? Now your faculty will be explaining your lectures through live demos also. For example, if you have binary, everyone knows what is binary to decimal and decimal to binary, right? Here in this case, we have given some of the live demos also, where you will get to understand what it is and how it is done. For example, here I am opening Unit 1 Lesson 4. I'll just give you a simple live demo how it looks. Right? I'm just opening binary system. Here you will be finding the content which is required for your understanding level, and after that you will be finding different live demo buttons here, where you will be able to click on that. When you click on that, it will ask you, it will take you to the live demo concept. It will explain to you what is MSB, LSB, and it will ask you for give your input. Before there used to be a static demo, like we used to give some input and it will Just we'll be fixing some input and it will explain you the concept. But now here as a student you will be able to give your input. Am I clear? You will be able to give your input. When I start converting, it will explain you. Until and unless you interact with the system will not allow you to go for next button. Okay, if you don't interact with the system will go into sleep and you will also be into sleep. In the same way, you will be seeing all the different demos, not only the concepts and also the programming, how the programmings work, how the containers work, and how the things will be available using these animations. Am I clear? So in this way, you will be seeing all the lessons. Even if you are faculty, if you there will be lots of people nowadays. Like some people will be understanding the concept in a single flow. Some people will be able to understand the concepts after doing a multiple number of times practice. Some people will be understanding through visible treat. Right? So this will be helpful for each and everyone in different ways. So be careful and do the work in a proper way. You need to understand the concepts and practice the concepts so that you will be able to do the work pretty much proficiently and clearly without any hesitations. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, if you have any doubts, please let me know. Once your doubts are completed, I'll ask you one basic question so that you will get to know how to learn the programming. Yes, anyone, if you have any kinds of doubts, please let me know. Any silly doubt also, no problem.
And sir, like how is it going to work? Like the faculty will teach us, or we have to do self study based on the
Okay.
data.
Okay, Narsi Bhai, Jay Narsi, right? Jay Narsi, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Jaya, yes, Jaya, it's a good question. Your faculty will be teaching through this platform first, okay? Just like you used to see in the Google Meets, your faculty used to present you some things, right? In the same way, whatever I am trying to show you, like screen sharing, in the same way your faculty will be sharing your screen and they'll be explaining it and they'll be asking you to do in your portal after the class, so that you will be understanding what is happening and how it will be done by a simple practice. For example, now I have shown only 6 questions and 10 questions. There will be different number of questions in each and every lesson. For example, in for loop we have implemented 11 to 12 questions. In that, first question will be taught by the faculty, that is for teaching purpose, and second question is for explaining purpose. Third question is to give you an example program, and fourth to 11th which need to be done by student. Am I clear, Jay?
Yes, sir. You're clear. Thank you.
Excuse me,
Any
sir.
more? Yes. Vishal.
This might be a slightly personal question, but then I did a Google search on Code Tantra, and
Yes.
how do you describe the 2.4 rating on Google with 200 reviews? Like, why is the rating so low with your company?
Okay, Vishal.
Because I'll be working with you, right? So I would like to know what is the reason behind it.
Exactly, Vishal. The question is genuine and you have asked in a proper way. I can understand what you are trying to ask. The ratings, okay? Google will be giving you the rating depending on the ratings which were given by
People.
given. Yes. Now, according to your knowledge, Code Tantra was used by
Multiple people, and like throughout the time,
multiple people, meaning which genre of
many
people?
people.
Parents,
Students.
Yes.
Students mainly.
Of course, students.
Let me ask you a simple personal question now. Okay, I'm also a student once upon a time. Okay, if something
Yes.
happens pretty much tough to me, what is the rating you are going to give?
Well, for me personally, I would see if the person clarifies my doubt, even if it is tough, then I would
Yeah.
definitely drop him a genuine review and a genuine good review.
Absolutely, that's what. So many people, especially students. I also understand why, because I've been through lots of concepts and I just entered into this company to understand what all the things will be happening and how the things will be going on. Okay. So now, my knowledge, according to my knowledge, you might be seeing different kinds of educational, ads, right? I've been to abroad for 5 years. I just stayed there for 5 years. The way we are learning will be like trainer based, right?
Okay.
Completely trainer based. Where when you go out of this institute, for example, when we go for our higher studies somewhere, not only in abroad, somewhere around India, if you go out of India also, when you go for MTech or PhD, MSc or something like that, no trainer will be available for you. There will be a guide for you.
Okay.
Okay, in that case, you need to start understanding the things by your own, right? In a 4 years of academic, if you are not trying to do the things by our own, all of a sudden there will be a big change after 4 years, right?
Yes.
What I
definitely.
have learned here in our place is we are having less less people who are getting trained selfly, right? Who are getting trained selfly. We
Yeah,
are not
self-learning is a
getting
skill.
yes, self learning is a skill, but most of the time we are losing that capability because we are always dependent on our trainers, especially towards the faculty. If faculty misses a concept, for example, let me give you a simple concept now. I missed a demo, like giving a live demo concept to you. If some button comes to you, you might not be clicking on in your class itself. If 60% of the 60 is the strength, around 20 people they'll go by their own, but 40 people they'll wait for the instruction, right?
Yes.
If you have extra capability of these things, like you have support, you have calling facility, you have all those things. If you are calling us and mailing us, we'll be clearing it out, right? So in that case, most of the students, especially according to rating 2.4, coming to that rating, back to the question, examinations were held in Code Tantra, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Code Tantra. Examinations are nothing but IITs, triple ITs in our JNTH examinations, JNTU, whatever the Andhra Pradesh and Telangana is going on through right now in a pandemic situation, around lots of examinations are happening in Code Tantra. What is the problem is examinations will be done in completely online atmosphere,
Yes.
and also examinations are done in invigilator based, not in a regular what do we say competitive exam based, just like giving a multiple choice questions and giving it out. So what happens is students are facing lots of problems, like they think like we are not able to see them
So
as a
basically, the problem is on their side and not on your side, and they
yes,
are blaming the
absolutely.
company instead of correcting their own problem.
I'm not saying like blaming the company. The reviews
But then
are
dropping a bad review.
yes. So that what you can also see through your Insta also portfolio, Insta also, there will be lots of messages to how to cheat in Code Tantra.
Hmm.
So we have already we have all debugged all those stuff. So that is the problem majorly. You will
Yeah.
get to know why, because this is not the program which we have given to you the first time. So we have given to your college before also, and in the Malaradi group we have already tied up with different kinds of institutes. They are running successfully. What is the major reason is they are running on the programming levels. They are majorly running on the programming level, especially the rating point of view. Now all over India, this Code Tantra platform is running out. So we cannot go according to what we say rating culture nowadays. It will take some time to get the genuine rating out of it, at least 1 or 2 years, because this rating culture is from US and UK, Western countries, not from our genuine India. If you say if we talk typically, you might be seeing some of the movies out, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Some movies without rating they'll be pretty much good. Some movies with rating they will be pretty much
Yeah, that's
worst.
correct. Yep.
So let's see what happens, so that you will get to know what is the programming
Yeah, it
platform and
was.
all.
Yeah, it was just a doubt that I had in my mind.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just wanted to
It's a
clear it out.
genuine doubt. No problem, no problem. It's not offensive. It's just like competitive. That's all. Why? Because you have Byju's out, you have White Hat JR out. They are
Udemy.
they are dealing with schools. Udemy, they are dealing with videos towards all kinds of corporate stuff.
Yep.
None of them they have started with like complete curricular activities, college based, complete educational based. They are all whatever we are talking. Byju's and White Hat JR, they are dealing with schools, not with colleges. And coming to Udemy and all the stuff, Udemy and what we say, some more sites are there.
Yep.
Coursera.
Hmm.
Those all are corporate style of teaching, and those are all on.
Udemy is paid version, sir.
Yes, that's what corporate style. Paid version for corporate people. Right?
So that is not fit for college students.
That will be fit. That is corporate style of training.
Okay.
No, what is my answer is, if you don't know
If you
how
are
to
going
do,
to pay, it is fit for you.
no.
Oh, we are even paying for Code Tantra, bro. What are you talking about?
Exactly. It's not like what we are talking about is corporate style is different and coming from education is different. If someone is from a different kind of medium or different kind of language, if we ask them to talk in English in a proficient way, it will be difficult. In the same way, if you go directly into corporate style without any basics, it will be tough for you, even if it is good for you. Not at the point of time where you are learning, but when you go into depth, you will be coming back to the basics again. Instead of doing all that kind of things, it will be easy for you to understand the basics first, then go for the corporate lifestyle next. That will be pretty much easy, according to my experience.
That's true. Thanks for the doubt clearing.
No problem. Anytime we'll be available. And especially this is not a NRI company. This is completely Indian-based company. While Byju's and Whitehead, they are from some kind of external financiers. So it will be in a different way. There will be lots of logics, especially in India. Don't take me in a wrong way, wrong gesture. Competitors will make sure each and everything happens in their own way. So we are not into that. We are not into the ratings according to the Google which is giving out. We are taking the reviews from the faculty so that they are the real judges. They will be understanding what are the things going with the things out. Yes, any more doubts? Yes, I think everyone might have cleared with your doubts. My question is, my one last question. You people might be knowing what is the first line which you will be writing in each and every C programming language.
Yes, sir. Hashtag includes studio.h. STDIO.
.h, right? What exactly it is called as and what is the use of it?
Header files linking
It's
the
called as
by
header file.
libraries.
Or the library.
Exactly. What is hash include?
Hash includes
Linking a library.
No,
Linking
that's
a inbuilt library to the
I'm
programming.
asking about what is hash include. What is hash include? If you still can understand what is hash include, and stdio.h is nothing but a library file, header file which we are trying to link it, right? What is a hash and what is include? Don't give me.
It's the syntax of C, so that we can link the what is
Right.
It's
That's
the syntax of C.
that is the syntax of C. But why we are writing hash is nothing but preprocessor, include is nothing but command. Hash include preprocessor. We are asking the system to include these particular header files before running your program. Pre-process this command. Pre-process and include this library file before you start executing the program. That is where compilation happens.
it basically gives commands to the compiler.
Yes, whenever you write a compiler will start the checking the code from the first line to last line, whether you have syntactical errors, whether you have any kind of preprocessor elements. So it will take all this preprocessor and keep these things ready. stdio.h, standard input output header file, keeping those operations, those functions ready for you when you start executing. Am I clear?
Clear, sir.
One last question, whether it is mandatory to write hash include stdio.h on the top of the program?
Yes, sir.
Mandatory.
Not mandatory.
No, sir. If we require those tools, then we have to include that.
Not mandatory. I'm not saying you should not write that one. I'm saying that is not mandatory to write in the first line. Try to check this. You will get to know what exactly is. I don't want to mess with your brains right now. So try to check this line, this one. whether whatever the commands which we give as hash include or hash define or hash exclude or something like that, whether it is mandatory to write in the beginning of the code, or can we write that in the end of the code, or whether it will work if I write in the end of the code. Yes, Jay?
No, sir. We have to write at the beginning only, sir.
That's what.
So that
Before we give out the main function.
That's what you just check with the code. Right? Experimentally do that code. It's not mandatory to include hash include line in the first line of the code. Try checking.
You can't compile the program, right?
Yes, sorry.
I mean, if you don't write in the beginning, we can't compile the program. So we have to.
It is never said like that. It is never said like that, right?
but
Once
we
again,
have to write out of the main block, no, sir.
That's what main block out of the main block, where in the end also out of the main block it is called as, right? It is called as out of the main block only if you write in the end also, right? Let me give you once again. Let me say you once again. In the compilation stage, system, whatever the compiler which you are using, it will start compiling from first stage to first line to last line. Okay, it will check for the syntax errors, and it will also check for any kind of preprocessor commands are included into that. I never said it will check for preprocessor commands in the first line, right? It's a simple. Just try running your program on that also. You will get to know. Right? Why? Because you are in the beginning stage. When you go to the next stage, you will understand. These are the basic interview questions which happens in IT industry when they ask about C programming. Right? Am I clear? I hope I might have messed with your brains now. Last question is a messed with the brain, right? That's what. The programming language where you will be learning, you need to understand each and everything which you write. Each and everything which you write. Hash is also called as a delimiter, right? Hash is also called as a delimiter. Why it is called as delimiter? Which you are using some another different kinds of signs. So it is called as delimiter, and all those words were used. So if you understand those things clearly, no one will touch you out. Those things may not be helpful in your corporate coding, but they'll be pretty much useful for you in your interviews. Clear? Hope everyone got clear idea of what we are trying to explain out. And please let us know whatever the doubts you have through mails, taking screenshots and mail us, so that our team will be always ready to give you the reply, and you will get the doubts clarified. Don't ask for the solution. Even you ask for the solutions, we are not going to give you out. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
And one last question is, our support team is not like Airtel or Vodafone customer care. Please talk to them pretty much maturely. Why? Because they are MTech graduates and pursuing their PhDs. So please make sure you talk to them in a proper way. Am I clear?
Sure, sir.
Okay, sir. Srikanth sir, are you there, sir?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Sir,
Shepherd?
is mobile phone is enough for Codetantra or laptop is necessary, sir?
Not required a laptop, but mobile phone is also what we say enough for you. But we never ask the student to work on mobile phone. That doesn't mean go to your parents and ask for a 50,000 of Mac or something like that. Okay. Even in our market, there is availability of a new PC which I am talking to you in now. Is around 18 to 20,000, and also you will be finding lots of opportunities in YouTube also. YouTube also another kind of search engine where you can search for cheapest laptops available, where you can ask them to send it to your concern address also. So we always ask the CSE and IT students to have a PC, but if you are not in a stage where you can buy it out, no problem. Try it later, but for now it will be enough for you to work on your mobile phone also. That makes little bit inconvenient. Why? Because it's around 5-inch of screen. Most of the people used to have. So it will affect your eyes. That's all. That's the only major problem. Or else everything will be fine. Yes, sir. Srikanth, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, my dear students, I hope now you have got an idea and complete idea and complete picture about Code Tantra. Still, if you have any doubts, please you may ask now. Sir will give you the clarity. Anyone? Okay, then okay. Thank you so much, sir, on behalf of our department and our college for spending your valuable time with our students and sharing interesting and informative things about Code Tantra, sir. And we are expecting the same support and cooperation from your side in future also, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. We'll be always available. No problem.